Good afternoon everyone, it's Scott here for another exciting episode of Minecraft DireWolf20 World. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 10 things to get in Minecraft, or at least a modded version of Minecraft, to an early game. And I guess what we'll start off with is essentially basic resources. So obviously you're going to want to get some wood, stone, coal, wool and all that, and obviously to demonstrate that I've completely shed all my items and we're going to start right from the beginning, so it's not going to be that exciting initially. So then also just get a bit of wood. Apparently I got some items out of that. Right, then next thing what we're going to need is a crafting table. You need obviously a crafting table to make some of the larger objects. What we'll do here, I'll get some sticks. And we're not actually going to have enough, are we? Wonderful. Time to hit some more. Okay. So we've got that. Normally what I'll do as well after trying to get some resources, I'll try and look for a nearby village. It's also always good to have a bit of food as well. Right, that'll do nicely. Right, let's get that. And what we'll need is a spade as well. Right, okay, so we've got some items there. Let's get some. Also, I'm not going to bore you too much with mining, because obviously it's not particularly great viewing, I have to admit. But what this can go hand in hand with is obviously it's going to be the next point I'll mention in a moment. You see, oh, excellent, some iron ore, but we can't get that yet because we're going to need some a stone pickaxe. Whoa, lovely jubbly. Okay, let's pop that. Let's just head. Oh, okay, let's head back up a second. So that's going to be a very, very good start. That is actually. All right. So next stage is upgrading our items, because you don't want to stick with just a wooden one, and we won't be able to mine these higher level ores as well. So what we're going to do, obviously the standard thing would be to, smelt these in a furnace straight away, but we're not going to do that. And obviously I'll explain that at a later stage, because we can essentially build another object, another item. It'd be kind of like a mechanical grinder. So what we can do is obviously essentially double our ores by doing this. So we'll just keep this for the moment. Okay. Another item what we're going to need to get actually as well, now that I think about it, is going to be some wool. So basic resources, right? Okay, once we've got all these basic resources, we're going to try and hunt for a village, because usually they'll have a lot of good items. At least early items as well. Let's look for some wool first. Okay, there's a chicken. There's some horses. I have to say it's very, very slow, isn't it? Oh, pigs. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look for a village on the way, and hopefully we'll find some wool then. Okay. Found the village, excellent. Let's see if there's any good stuff around. Looks like some food. Okay. Nice furnace, so we don't have to build it ourselves. That's always good. What's in here? Excellent. Some armour. Okay, right. Where's some wool? Some iron there as well. Excellent. So it's always good to try and look for a village, because they always give some very good early items. Aha. green wool. That'll do nicely. So we can obviously then build a bed straight away. Because one of the things you don't want is obviously to get to night time, you get killed, and then you have to kind of respawn right to the back to the beginning spot. That's a big no-no. So we've got enough items. Oh, we need to actually find some coal. I'll just take this as well. Sorry, Mr. Villager. This now belongs to us. So now we've got all our basic resources. I'm just going to quickly build a little base. What I always like to do actually is usually have it underground, so I can literally mine during the night and actually manufacture things during the night as well. Oh god, I don't actually have a sword yet. Right. Oh well, the creepers helped out with that. Right, where was that? Ah, there you go. Right. Do then. Okay, wonderful. It's not the best start of the night, I have to say. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this bit and do some mining. I'll be back in a moment, guys. Hello, everybody again. Right. As you can see, I've done some quick mining here. I mean, it's still dark, unfortunately. But one thing I have noticed, obviously we've built our little shelter now, and that's one of the first major important things you need to do. You know, a base of operation, so to speak. So you can put your bed down, you can have some actual storage and all the other bits and pieces. What I have done is I've mined through to this little crevasse that you probably noticed when we were going to the village. Now, the other thing you guys will want to get when you first start is coal. One of the reasons for that is so you can make torches. It's very, very important to get torches early on, because obviously you don't want mobs to spawn inside your base, or when you're trying to explore or mine, mobs spawn behind you, and then they can obviously do a lot of damage to you. It's also a nice way of trying to work out how to get back, because if you place your torches in such a way, it can be like used as a kind of breadcrumbs to find your way out. It's not as important when you're using a modded Minecraft, purely because you can obviously use the map, which is obviously on the top right, is a journey map. So, but obviously that's one of the other major things I would say get early on, because obviously as well, when you're actually furnacing items, although you can use wood to furnace items or resources, it doesn't last as long as say coal does. So there you go. Oh, there you go. There goes another one of my pickaxes. I'll just try and use this one here. I'll get the few bits and pieces, the last bit of veins, as it were. Hopefully it will be daytime soon, so then we can obviously then go on to the next subject after we've placed all these items. Got a few more torches and whatnot. So obviously that's 2 points then, so shelter and torches will be the first 2 points you need. Oh god. Surveying seems to be going on for quite a while, I have to say, which is great. It's great. Oh. This wooden that pickaxe is obviously taking a bit longer to actually mine these ores as well. Oh, don't think we can get that yet. Okay, let's get this. Boom. Okay, hopefully. Oh god. This goes on forever and ever, doesn't it? Right. Looks like these boots that I picked up in the village, and that was actually they probably allow you to jump a little bit. Oh yeah, powered and jump. Sweet. Right, I think that's enough for that. If we need any more, come back. Looks like we're going to get a stack of the stuff. Oh, it's daytime. Excellent. Also, one thing I noticed as well, there's a little cabin down here with a lot of nasty beasties, including a creeper. So we're not going to go down there just yet. Okay. Also, we'll place this furnace, which is great. Put half of them in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go grab some more wood, so then we can actually get our torches, which I was just referring to, right? Right, let's do this. Right, guys, I think I'll be back in a second. It's just I don't think you guys want to have to watch me basically mine, or I say mine, chop down a bunch of wood. Probably not exciting viewing on YouTube, I have to say. Hey guys, I'm back again. I've got my torches now. So obviously you just need, as I said, some sticks and some coal. And what you can do is light up the place. Lovely jubbly. And that should stop any nasty mobs from coming in. Now we've got a bit more wood as well. I can actually build let's see, my bed. As I mentioned before, the whole purpose of having a bed is once you sleep in it for once, the first time, as it says in the bottom left there, you can see new spawn point has been set. So essentially when you die now, you're always going to be put here, which is great. So there's another part done. So you've got your shelter, you've got your torches. The next stage then will be looking and getting food. I mean, that's a temporary solution at least, just looking for animals around here and killing them. What I would suggest though is, much like I mentioned before, go to the village. The villagers usually have fields of food, which is very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop over there now, grab some food, and then we're going to, after that, is build a hoe. And then start growing our own crops near our base. For me, I prefer the potato in terms of food. It's very easy to cook. And we'll just shred all this for ourselves. Yum, 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 yum. So some people may like wheat as well, so I've got some of that. Lovely. Right, let's head back to base now. Boink. To say, it's always part of the early game and end game is probably the funnest parts, because you're just starting out, just trying to work out where you want to start, you know, what kind of mods you want to use. It's always quite exciting, I have to admit. Right, and what we're going to do then, we'll probably put some water here, and then we'll build our farm next to it. Because the thing is, when you're planting seeds or anything like that, it has to have a water source next to it, otherwise they won't grow. Right, we're getting a bit full there, aren't we? Right, let's make our hoe, I think. It's like that. Nope. Oh, we're close. There you go. Wonderful. I'll get rid of that hop for the moment. Lovely. Okay, where are our potatoes then? Right, looking good. So, we've got 3 things done now. We've got our shelter. We've got our lighting. It might be an idea actually, now that I've mentioned there the old lighting. What we're going to do is set up around the base as well, because we don't want to kind of come in or come out and there's a mob lurking just above us or something, you know. Also might be an idea to have some lights around here as well. Just in case, I don't know, we're hungry, we need to pop down here to grab some of the growing food and there's a mob or a creeper there. And you don't want a creeper blowing up all that stuff, you know. Right. So, with the food, you're going to want to cook it. And then once you've cooked it, you get, I think for baked potatoes, about 4 of the hunger icons back. Let's have a look. Oh, it's more. About 5, 6. Excellent. See? Another one done. So the next stage you want to do then, because as you see, we're running out of space in our inventory. We're going to need to obviously start building some chests or storage. And as I said, you know, in one of my next episodes, we're going to be talking about refined storage, which is kind of a mid to late game storage system, which makes this, what we're about to do now, far, far easier. But for early game, this is more than adequate. So, obviously 1 chest, you need 8 bits of wood, or planks of wood even. So what we're going to do is double it up, and if you put 2 next to each other, and shelter, and torches obviously. So the next stage will be obviously armor. I mean, we've already got some armor now, and we've got some reasonable tools, like we've got our axe to chop down wood, our hoe to obviously for our farms. We've got a pickaxe, although it's just a wooden one. Speaking of which, I think we'll make ourselves a wooden one. We're not going to use our iron ingots yet, because we don't have many of them. It's always best to hold on to them unless you absolutely must use them. So for the time being, it's just best to have a stone pickaxe, you know, and a stone shovel, most likely. Right. Let's do that. As you see, I think this is probably the 3rd pickaxe we've gone through. Obviously, with the previous episode, I mentioned that getting the me creeps box will be quite important, and I think obviously we're going to go through how I intend to get it in here soon, because it's going to be in the top 10 as well. We'll obviously talk about that in a moment. Right, final thing is actually a weapon for the first time as well. So we're good to go now. We've got our armor, our weapons and tools, and it is night time now. Excellent. So what we might want to do then is sleep, now that we've got our bed. Ready for another exciting day. Wonderful. Right. So the next point will be, and I know it doesn't sound very exciting, waypoints. And the reason why waypoints are very important, although you've got the map on the top right and the coordinates on the top right, waypoints are great because they're going to provide a visual representation on the natural world itself. So, normally you can only really do it with modded Minecraft by having waypoints. Hi guys, I'm back. Right, so to create a waypoint, you can obviously decide on your hotkey, but I've got as N. So the name, base, and obviously it's got all the coordinates, what colour you want to use, and we'll save that. And now we've got that. So if we ever go really far away, we'll know exactly where we need to come back. As you can see on the top right, it's got a little dot on the map as well. And obviously if we bring up the main map itself, we can obviously see it there as well. And everywhere that we've actually been as well, which is great. So a simple but quite a powerful and effective way of navigating the world, you know, if you get lost. Right, so the next part will be 2 things. Ore processing and mining. So we've already got some ores already, but as I mentioned earlier, we don't want to just put it in a furnace, because, you know, we could essentially duplicate it. Now, how you would do that is, funny enough, I think we would need the supplied energistics box, quartz grind zone, and I'm pretty sure we can grind other items. So what we're going to need is either some nether quartz or some Certus quartz crystals, and I'm pretty sure we saw some down. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. We'll take this as well if we're traversing across some crevasses. Right, where are you? Ah, There's some. That's good. Right. Let's go down. And without hopefully dying. Right. Hopefully we can get more than one of these. There's one. Oh, damn. So we're going to need 2 more. I'll be back once I've found those 2 other items. Okay, guys, 1 moment. Right, I'm back, guys. And I've got, as you can see, I've got my 6. I managed to find 6 of them. And, right, what do we need? We need some stone. Oh, cobblestone, and 3 of them, and a wooden gear. Okie. So I think wooden gear, we need sticks for that, and stones. I may break my bones. Words will never hurt me. Right. Wonderful. Right, I think with that, I think we'll need 4 around here. Yep, there you go. And the nice thing about this, oh, we're missing items. Maybe we need to actually, yeah. Okay, we're going to need to cook some, about 5 or 6 of them, that should do it. God, it's quite slow, isn't it? Right, there's 1. So put that in there. I did some more mining as well, got a bit more ore for iron, tin, aluminium and copper as well, because one of the other things we're going to discuss as well is power generation, because as you can see the old vanilla furnace is a tad bit slow, so we're going to boost it up a little bit on the next item we're going to discuss, like I said, with power, because it's just so slow. It's like, come on. Right, wonderful. I think we've got enough now. Excellent. Excellent. Right. And then what we're going to need is a wooden crank. So how this works is just put this down here, and then you put the wooden crank in the top, like that. And so what happens then, if we were to get a bit of iron ore, actually I think we can put 3 in at the same time, so if we just put the tin and the copper, where are you? There you go. And then we literally keep right clicking on that. Very, very dull, but it's going to certainly help you in the long run, because as I said, this is going to turn the ores into dust, which will essentially double the actual yield you're going to get for your iron, your copper, or any of your ores as well. Let's see, what have we got? Anything? See? We've doubled it already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all this off video, because I don't think it's exciting watching me right click a wooden crank constantly. Alright, I'll speak to you guys in a moment. Alright, I'm back, guys, and by the looks of it, we have pulverized all the iron, copper and tin we had. And you can see we're really, I think we had about 14 pieces of our iron ore, and now we've literally doubled it, just like the copper and the tin. Like I said, it's a bit of a laborious, but in the long term it will actually save you time, because you're not going to have to spend longer, double the amount of time mining for those ores, you see. So let's just take that out there. Let's put them in there. I'm not going to smelt these just yet, purely because there are other methods of smelting it, and in some recipes you need pulverized copper and tin as well, so it's always good to have later on. What we're going to do then, on the next top 10 things to get in Minecraft, or the DireWolf20 Modpack, is the meat creeps. I know I was always referring to the power, but with the power you're going to need a lot of different items, like a leadstone energy cell. You may not need that as a battery. You know, you can have pulverizer, obviously a furnace, but also like an electrical furnace for RF. So what we're going to do, because of all those ingredients you need for that, we're going to try and go for the meat creeps first. And meat creeps, as I mentioned in the previous episode, is an item from Rick and Morty, funnily enough. But it's so powerful early game. I mean, all you need is a couple of diamonds. I mean, let's have a look actually. Meat creeps, there you go. So 6 gold and 2 diamonds. Not that much to obviously get hold of. So before we go actually out mining, well, we've got the torches, yep. We've got our weapons, yep. And we've got our pickaxe. Obviously with the diamonds and gold, we're going to need an iron pickaxe actually. That's a very good point, Scott. You know, I nearly forgot it myself, if I'm honest. Right, it was only in this instance, since we're in short supply. And we're only going to use that for... Alright, we'll get some more of that as well. Oops. Right. Oh, and we're going to go to sleep as well, because when we start mining down near that crevasse, we don't want to get attacked by a creeper in the back or something, alright? Just got a sword, so... Oh, I nearly went around it then. Right. So we're going to have to dig quite a bit down now. So once I'm there, I shall let you guys know and we'll be back on. Hi guys, I'm back after some very long amount of mining. Oh god, it's just slowed down then. Looks like it's just finished smelting that gold. I've got 8 diamonds as well. It's all good. What we can do now then is... What else do we need? Oh, we need another chest. That'll be good. Let's just dump you back in here. Okay, wonderful. And we also got some other bits and pieces like lead. Lead's a very good ore for building those battery boxes for the power. Right, what we're going to do then... Let's get some of that. Some of that. Wonderful. Right, let's do this. And if you, that's the nice thing about this other thing is I think it's JI or IEA or whatever it is. But you can obviously type in it, click on it, and you see the little item there. If you click on that, it will dump everything in the crafting box for you. So you don't have to actually manually put them in there. Right, we have our first creep cube, which is excellent. And this is going to speed up mining by tenfold. So what we'll do then is we'll go back to where I was originally mining. To say mining is a lot slower at the moment. We've compared to how we did end game, you see. So right, let's go back down here. This is where I found the old diamonds and the gold, you can see. So what we're going to do now then, I think we'll start here just to demonstrate.
Mr. Meat Creeps.
Hello, Mr. Meat Creeps. So what we're going to do is flatten an area and say 9 by 9.
Yes, sir.
What you're going to do is flatten it. But as you see, as he's flattening it, he's leaving all the items. So we can easily pick that up now. He's obviously not going to place any torches, so it's going to get a bit dark. But he acts like a gold, not golden, well, golden. It can be a golden iron or diamond pickaxe as well, because he's able to get and break all these other blocks as well. Absolutely amazing. As you can see as well, there's no durability hit either from using it. So the nice thing is, as I mentioned in my previous mod spotlight of this mod, Meat Creeps mod, you can have more than one at the same time. So while he's doing that, flatten the area please, and we'll flatten more areas. It saves so much time, as you can see. You imagine how much time this would have taken. Oh wow, what's down there? If we were actually having to do it by hand. And that's one of the nice things about mod packs in general. It just makes life a lot easier. And a bit more exciting as well, actually, with different items you can build, which can essentially assist you in the mining process and allow you to kind of focus on surviving and being more creative as well. Right there, Mr. Creep. Wow. we can do then, if we were to mine at a different height as well, I want to put a little mine shaft down here. Try and make it more than 13. Oh, wrong one. Oh god. Ooh, gotta be quick. Right.
I'm Mr. Meat Creeps.
Flatten the area, please. Go for it, chap. And he can basically break anything instantly as well. So it doesn't matter what the block is. He'll be able to do that. Obviously he's not completely invincible because he will die from the lava. Hence why that's why I had to pull it back. Him back slightly from that lava flow we just saw then. So I'm pretty sure that's number 9 on the list. Oh, no, there he goes. Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Me Creeps. Ooh. Right. Let's go back. We don't have much stuff. It's primarily a cobblestone, so you're going to get a heck of a load of cobblestone from that. But as I mentioned before, if you're starting out, you're going to go through a lot of iron pickaxes, stone pickaxes and that. If you get the Meat Creeps box early on, like I've just shown, yeah, you won't have to worry about that again. And you can progress very, very quickly. Just put that in there. Oh, it's already full. Oh my lord. Right. Just do that. And that again. Where should we put you? Put you there. Right. Lovely jubbly. So the final thing, it's not so much a thing to get, but it's a thing not to do. And I'm pretty sure there's loads of other videos out there telling you the exact same thing. What is it, you may ask? Well, let me show you. I think showing's better than telling, really. Let's just go down here. Oh well, finished all that stuff, didn't you as well? Lovely jubbly. So if I were just to dig right down like that, I would die. Don't do that. Just don't. Because that will happen and then you'll die. Oh dear. Oh dear. I haven't died in ages. There's my obituary as well. Oh dear. I'm going to have to put a gravestone now. Oh dear. Luxo magnet. I remember having that. Right. On that note, there are my 10 things to get early on, early game. And obviously one last thing not to do, as I just demonstrated. I hope this helps, guys. If you have any suggestions, put a nice comment in there below. Obviously, if you like this and want to see more, subscribe. You'll get see any new videos that come up that I produce. And obviously like the video as well. Alright guys, have a great day. Bye.